Alright, the next one is hit Granny R's. Right, here, okay. Number 8, Granny R's. That one, yeah, it's kind of obvious. Figured that was what they would do.
Puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Until he does. Then he is shamed forever. Aha! Branch. Looking for the lamp, but yeah, saw that.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
It was. Now I'm worried. Oh, the pipe. It's not bent
This
up.
should do the trick.
What's wrong with our camera? Just taking the wrong photos.
And there we have it.
Found all the problems. Where's it at? Up in the tree. I spy a hidden puzzle. 129. The Slobbish Mole. Hang on, marking off 129. Okay, on the edge of a forest lives a particularly messy mole. His burrow is so clogged with trash that eventually he has to tidy up. However, being lazy, he decides to clean his place while doing the least work possible. In order to pick up all the trash in his burrow without passing through any one tunnel twice, which of the holes, A through G, should the mole start cleaning from? While moving through any tunnel twice is forbidden, he can pass through any junction between tunnels as often as he wants. Which one should he start from? Okay. Let's see. Okay. I don't think this is the one. No, that's not the one. If it is the one, you don't do it like that, that's for sure. Nope, this is not. Maybe it's like C or something. Because it's kind of the only one that's like not quite where it should-ish be or something. I don't. No, this doesn't work at all. I guess it's that he starts from there, not that he has to end there. I don't think it's that one. No. Got it. No. Okay. doing that mushroom path thing, kind of. If I just look at the ones, you know, where I'm like, obviously, this connects to 4, this connects to 4, this connects to 4, this connects to 4, this connects to 2, this connects to 4, this connects to 3. So part of me is tempted to say A or C just because they're different. You know? I'm gonna say A. A. Unless it's start from this hole that he's currently starting from. No, okay, you gotta pick one of the ones. It's either A or C.
This should do the trick.
It's not A, apparently.
Well, I
You
suppose
stu-
you can't win them all.
If you start from that hole, the mole has to go through at least one tunnel 2 or more times, and he really doesn't feel like doing that. Me neither. I get it. I understand. Then it's gotta be C. It doesn't have to be C.
This should do the trick.
But it is C.
Ha! Wonderful.
Oh, see? Yeah, and then he stops off there. Yeah, I was like, but he's gotta go back to the hole. No, he doesn't. Sorry. Ah, dang it. Good job. Our friend the lazy mole should start his cleanup from hole C. Starting his cleanup effort from any other hole will cause him to run through at least one tunnel twice before the job is finished. Woo, that was a lot of work. Alright, let's see what else we can find. The last picture. Okay, this isn't a photograph, but this is apparently where one of the puzzles are? That's quite the fountain they have there. Here.
It sure is. Actually, it reminds me of a really great puzzle about a fountain. Shall I tell it to you?
Number 90. The unusual fountain. The fountain shown below has the unusual ability to indicate the age of those who draw near it. For example, if a 5-year-old child were to approach, the fountain would fire off water from spouts A, B, C, D, and E in that order. For age 15, the middle spout would fire and then be followed by spouts A through E. For someone aged 30, the middle spout would fire off 3 times. Given the fountain's method of indicating age, there's one utterly useless spout in the fountain. Find and circle this spout. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna write this out. The middle spout would fire 3 times. A, B, C, D, and E. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's counting up. For age 15, the middle spout would fire and then be followed by spouts A through E. Okay, so this is 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So J is stupid. J is stupid. Because the middle spout took the 10.
This should do the trick.
Hey, I understood. Okay. I was like, what do you mean?
Wonderful.
Good catch. The spout marked J is pretty much useless since A through I mark the numbers 1 through 9 and the spout in the middle indicates the number 10. Spout J will never be used. Well, someone didn't make it right then. It should be 10 goes, and then the middle one just goes boop boop at the end like a... I don't know. Like a celebratory, okay, I'm done counting.
The way you tear through puzzles never fails to amaze me. Please, why would you rip up the paper?
Alright, last photograph, hang on. Okay, I thought this room was weird. This makes sense. Something seems a bit off. Yeah, the entire thing's covered in cameras and garlic. What gave it away? Number 5, Watchtower, first floor. There's no mess.
Here goes.
Put that mess back on that floor where it
Layton's
belongs.
apprentice strikes again.
Photographs just like, I'm trying to just clean it up a little bit, you know, the filter where you get rid of things that are spilt on the floor. You're welcome. Okay, nothing there. Crack. Crack in the mirror.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
Okay, one more. It's like giant pile of garlic. No, that's there. It's just way up there. It's a garlic. That's so small. There's like missing one. Oh my gosh. That's
Just
rude.
leave it to me.
That's so rude.
Piece of cake.
We got it. It's fine. We got it. It's all good. You've solved every mystery related to the camera minigame. Layton's challenges. The musician's house has been added to your map. Where? Where is it? What are you talking about? Where is it at? Here. Okay.
I've struck gold. I found a hidden puzzle.
Number 119. The fake coins. There are 10 coins in each of the 5 bags below. One of these bags is filled with fake coins that are lighter than the real ones. A real coin weighs 10 units, but the fake coin is 1 unit lighter. If you're using a scale that can register up to 200 units, what is the fewest number of times you could use the scale to find the one bag filled with fake coins?
Okay, let me see.
It had the similar puzzle in the first game. Be like 1, 2. Isn't it like 3? Would that work? If 5 is heavy, I guess if you go 1 and then you find out, but you wouldn't have an idea. No, hang on. Can register up to 200 units. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Each real coin weighs 10 units. 10 coins. Okay, okay. Okay, so be 50, 50, 50, 50. That looks like an S. Don't worry about it. Okay. So it'll be, this is 200 here. So yeah, you go 3 bag, 3 bag. Let's go 1, 2, and then 3. So you'd be like I guess it would tell you. And you're like, hey, it's not meeting its max potential. It doesn't say 150. So you would do it again, but you would remove one. And then if it's still doing that, then you remove one. I guess 2 would be the fewest? Right? Because if you find it's like 3... I guess it'd be... Okay. So you go 3. And you're like, huh, it's being weird. And then you remove a bag. And then if it's no longer weird, then you found it. So that's 2. So 2 is the fewest?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay, well then it would be 3.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Like, my thing is, yes, if you're very lucky, it would be 2. But it's like, typically you would need 3. Because you gotta go, this is right, this is fine, and then go, this one's wrong, and then narrow down one more time from that. So it'd be 3.
Consider this puzzle solved. Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
It's not just 1. Oh, is it? Where you're like, I could just get super lucky and grab the first one. What is the fewest number of times you could use the scale to find the one bag filled with fake coins? Technically 1 if you're very lucky. But I guess it's either 1 or 4. Why would you give me double-digit things?
Consider this puzzle solved. Oh, my.
Stick
This
with it
one
until
is
you
quite
figure it out.
formidable.
This is like the opposite of the first game's puzzle. It has 10 coins. Oh, am I misunderstanding? So you can only... Oh, okay. So my brain was like, there's 5 coins in each bag. That's not how that works. That's not... So you have 10 coins in each coin. God, yeah, it's... There's 100. You can only weigh 2 bags at a time. Okay. That would be why they'd give me a double-digit option. It'd be like 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5. So it'd be 3. And then one more after that. So it's 4. But we did 4. 4 was no good. This 200, this 200. So is it 5?
Consider this puzzle solved.
What?
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Was I right? Is it 1? We're doing it, and then, we've already lost the Picarets.
Consider this puzzle solved.
You buggers! You had me questioning
Leaves
everything.
No puzzle unsolved.
If you get really lucky. You got it. You only need to use the scale once. From every bag, remove the number of coins indicated by the bag's number. Ah! Why would you play this dirty trick on me? You didn't say it was... I could open it. You only need to use the scale once for every bag. From every bag, remove the number of coins indicated by the bag's number. Then you just weigh those 15 coins once. If all of the coins were real, their combined weight would be 150 units, but you'll end up with a weight less than this. The difference between this actual weight and 150 units corresponds to the number on the bag of fake coins. Oh, because you couldn't just be like, I remember I took this one from the 2, or the 1. Yeah, sure, okay. Wow, that puzzle actually made me break a sweat. Help! Break my brain. Alright, I think we're missing one puzzle, so let me see if I can find it. Alright, we found it. This is the last puzzle. It was in the grocery shop all along.
Hey, check it out. There's something besides garlic in these containers. Can you believe it?
Everything here appears to be in order, Luke. Everything here appears to be in order. Luke, tell me, have you ever heard this one? Number 99, jars and cans too. Look at that, another row of jars and cans all mixed up, and this time there are even more of them. As before, your job is to rearrange them items so that both jars and cans are grouped with items of the same type. However, in doing so, you can only move 2 containers at once. Okay. Nice. Cool.
Here goes. Piece of cake.
Well done. This puzzle can be solved in as few as 4 moves and is based off one widely known in Japan since the Edo era. Edo era. Sorry, I was like glancing up and just this face. That's not garlic. Who put that there? Looks like you've solved every puzzle in the story mode of this game. Congratulations! For more fun things to do, check out the top secret area and weekly puzzles in the bonuses section. Make sure to explore everything. Have a great time, and once again, congratulations. That's an excellent answer, Luke. New hamster toy. Use this trampoline to help your hamster get in shape. He's fine. Alright, we're gonna save, and we're gonna go to the well, he's got a new toy. Boop. Okay. Save. Boop. Boop. 21 hours. Oh, it changed to Luke's face. Okay. No, wait, hang on. Seems how we got everything. We can go to the main menu. And enjoy the sweet, sweet music. Where's my map? Puzzle index. Okay, no, we already got that. Don't worry about that. I didn't do anything. Layton's challenges. Top secret. 450. Why is that? Oh, no. We don't have any picker rats enough for that. That's what that means. Darn it. Layton's challenges. That's what I meant to click. I got confused. Oh, this is the house. Okay, I was like, what house? Where? Map. Look at Luke, he's freaking out. Test your wits against the hardest puzzles the professor has to offer. Do you have what it takes to solve them? Yes, I have internet right beside me. Musician's house. Tap a puzzle to solve it. Coast to coast. 139. Give this one a try. Oh no. A woman boards a non-stop flight leaving Los Angeles at noon and arrives in New York City at 8 p.m. The next day, the same woman leaves New York at noon and flies back to Los Angeles. The flight is unaffected by jet streams and takes the same amount of time to reach its destination as it did the previous day. The time difference means it is always 3 hours earlier in New York than in Los Angeles. Can you figure out what time that plane arrives back in Los Angeles? Give your answer in 24-hour notation. Okay. Whoop. It is 3 hours earlier. So 8 minus 3 would be 5. So it's a 5-hour flight. And it's a 5-hour flight. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 3. To be 2 p.m.? Two p.m. Which would be 13, 14.
Let's see if this works.
A
Piece of cake.
LA, 3 hours, 5 hours. Good job. The plane arrives back in Los Angeles at 14 or 2 p.m. due to the 3-hour time difference. When it's noon in Los Angeles, it's 3 p.m. in New York. The plane gets into New York at 8 p.m. So the actual flying time of the plane must be 5 hours. The flight back to Los Angeles also takes 5 hours, meaning that it arrived at 17 hours or 5 p.m. New York time. Factor in the time differences to get the plane's arrival in Los Angeles 14 or 2 p.m. I don't know why 14 is hard to read. But apparently it is. Expertly solved, my boy. 1 extra block. Here, have a look at this puzzle. 140. The diagram below shows a structure made of 28 blocks. Of these blocks, 27 form a neat larger cube, and on top of that sits a single block poking out above the rest. Below this diagram sits those same 28 blocks, but this time the cube has been separated into 5 chunks. Wait. The 5 chunks. Tap the chunk A through E that contain the single block that sat on top of all the others. Assume that all 5 chunks fit together as shown and can't be rotated from their current orientation. Okay.
Consider this puzzle solved.
No, not A.
Oh,
Imagine
my.
combining all the
This
chunks
one
of the
is
structure
quite
in your head.
invisible.
Yeah, I'm aware. Okay, hang on. You know what? I should stop trying to draw on the box part and draw on the chunks part, what I think's going on here. Okay, so hang on. I think if these two go together, right? You got C and D, or C and E together, and then you shove D over that way, and then A does something. So it's B?
This should do the trick.
A.
Ha! Wonderful.
Yes. Okay. Good eye. B contains the 28th block. Were you able to visualize all 5 pieces coming back to form a single structure? Sure. Yeah, definitely that one. Yeah. Yeah, I was very good with that. Brilliant. I know you could do it. Thank you. Disappearing Act 6. Oh no. Oh no. Give this one a go. So they're like, just have the game. Just play the entire game. Beautiful. Alright. Gotta pay the hint coin tax. You have quite a few balls to get rid of, so you'll have to do a lot of jumping. Just make sure you aren't choosing your moves at random, or you'll end up getting stuck before you finish. Plan out your jumps so that you never leave any balls out away from the group where you won't be able to reach them later. Yeah. As you reduce the number of balls on the board, those remaining take on a configuration that you've previously solved. If you've made it this far, this puzzle is in the bag for you. I have bad news. Sorry, there are no more hints to be had for this puzzle. You may have heard that proper peg solitaire players don't consider these puzzles complete unless the remaining Ball ends up in the center space. One step at a time, though. Let's finish this puzzle first. That's pretty cool.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
I did it just at the end, how I would do it, as opposed to like the thing where you would take the top one and then make sure it ends in the middle like you're supposed to. Masterfully done. Thank you. Google's very nice about these things. And that's how you beat it. Nicely done, my boy. Cheat. Cheat.
Hey! I'm doing my best.
No, you're not.